You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
I just need you guys to know that Paige just sneezed and said, okay, now we're cleared and ready to go.
I can't even. I have not been this stuff. Here's the thing. If I was a man, I'd be like, I'm dying. I have to go to the hospital. But because I'm a woman, I've worked full days, you know.
You're like, I'm working overtime.
It's a Sunday. I had to like catch up on things. One thing I do want to say, and this is not an ad, Honest Company makes these tissues called sniffer soothers.
Oh.
They've changed my whole life.
I love that you've become a flu influencer. You're on TikTok telling people to put Vicks Vapor Rub into their brain. By the way, you're gonna get sued. You can't just tell people to like stick Vicks Vapor Rub up their ass. There's gonna be infections.
Wait, who is the company that emailed me and they were like, please stop? Who was that?
Oh, because you were saying you use something for a different thing.
I feel like I low-key have so much to say on this pod, but I can't get anything out.
Okay, should I start with a story?
Okay.
Are you still ordering Uber Eats? I swear to God.
Wow, that felt really good. I needed that cough. I needed that sneeze 20 seconds ago. Here's one thing before you tell your story. I'm obsessed with Botox. I got too much in my chin. I can't move my fucking bottom lip, and I love it. I literally thought I was having a stroke last night. I was like, wait, is one side of my face drooping? Nope. Allison just did a little bit too much in the chin, but I fucking love it.
Wait,
I'm obsessed.
Did you get your chin before?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so it's like a refill?
Well, I went back and like got some more done, you know, 'cause it was time for my check-in. And she was like, did we hit your chin last time? And I was like, we did. And so she did it again. And I think maybe just like a little bit too much. Because now my chin, my bottom lip goes to one side. But I'm like obsessed with it. And I knew this was going to happen. And now I'm like, freeze my whole goddamn face. Proceed with your story.
If you're not on YouTube watching, Paige's eyes are like all red and swollen, but her forehead is so perfect and shiny right now.
Well,
she looks gorgeous.
I took a bath today. I washed up. I really needed it. I am going to blow my nose quickly.
Let's see your nose.
If you want to see my
sneezing
sniffers
technique as a flu influencer. How's the best way to blow your nose? Okay, she's taking her long fingers. Oh, she goes back and forth. She doesn't do one at a time. She goes but. Interesting.
Somebody tagged me in a TikTok that said Queen Elizabeth I had like the longest fingers ever. I think they were like 3.5 inches or something. And they became the beauty standard in England, and everybody wanted long fingers.
People are getting finger extensions.
Yep, they were like wearing gloves and all of this stuff, and so I just want to put that out there in the ether.
They were stuffing.
Yeah,
they were stuffing their gloves. Wait, maybe you're her reincarnated.
Maybe
that would actually answer a lot of things.
Well, it says that like if you have long fingers, like you're that girl.
You're in charge.
Like,
you're bossing people around.
You're part of the bloodline.
You could also catch a football with one hand. As you guys know, I'm on tour without Paige, fighting for my life. You? So right now I'm in New York City, but
okay, so you're at home.
Okay. I was supposed to be in Durham and Charlotte and Nashville, but they got canceled because of the storm.
Oh yeah, and that down there, they're like freak out. Yeah, they can't go out.
The Southern girlies were like, "Hi, Hannah, please read. Bless your heart. Read my DM. I cannot be out here in the ice. I don't care if it's 1 foot of snow. We're shutting down. We have power outages. We can't do this." So I said, "Fuck this. I'm not having people fight for their lives to get to my show." Next week I'm going to be in Milwaukee and where else? Sorry, I'm blanking. Indianapolis. But I've had like pretty good travel up until this last weekend. Okay. I had one show in Atlanta. Okay. The only show that didn't get canceled was Atlanta. So I flew in, and then after my show, I see that there's a 10:30 p.m. flight, and I said, "Look, She's a jet setter.
She's crazy.
Got off stage.
Yeah.
Got back in the car and said, send me home.
Yep.
And look, I stayed on the stage a little longer, but I was feeling myself. I was having fun. The Atlanta Gigglers were amazing. And I get in the car and there's some traffic, but I'm not worried. You know why? Because I'm a professional. I have Clear. I have pre-check.
I was just going to say, are you flying Delta?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh.
That's the thing. Have you ever heard of Frontier?
Mm-hmm.
I've never really heard of Frontier, so I was optimistic going in.
Okay.
I said it's green logo. Green is positivity, wealth. This will go well. Turns out also the Atlanta airport, the biggest airport, there's a north and a southern hemisphere. And the lady's like, is it north or south? I'm like, of what? First of all, I don't know what north is.
A couple airports I'm not fucking with, Atlanta and Denver. I'm going 7 hours early.
And both those airports love a train. They love to throw you on a train. Now, Atlanta is like the hub for a lot of international flights, so it is necessary, and I respect like the women of the arts that work there. However, I get in and I get to the security girl. Everything's smooth, and she's like, "Oh, we don't have your Frontier flight." And I'm like, "That's crazy." So then I go back to Frontier, come back, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry, it was our system." So already I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. Fine. Get to security.
You're the only person I know that like can fully go through the airport and they're like, Hannah Berner, never heard of her.
I go, it's on my phone. I go, did the flight get canceled? They go, no. And I go, then what's going on? Never heard of her. So then I get to security. They let me through. And I go, where's pre-check? And they go, oh, after 9 p.m. in Atlanta, there's no pre-check or the other one.
Clear.
I said, I didn't know that we had a curfew because mama needs to get home.
Oh, so, okay, keep going.
So when I tell you the line was, it said 20 minutes on the thing, and it was one of these mazes that, like, you didn't even know where the line started and ended. Like, it was... And my phone, of course, is at 8%. So I'm like,
of course,
I have to raw dog this line to be able to get there. So it's 9:55. Boarding's at 10:05. And the plane closes at 10:30.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking door close. You got to make it by door close.
I feel like door closes 15 minutes before takeoff, no? Anyway, you're in a pickle. Okay, keep going.
We're in a pickle. And I'm looking around and I realize, like, I can't care in this. Like, everyone else is also in a pickle with me. Like, everyone is worried about getting on their flight. No one anticipated a 30-minute wait at 10 p.m. in Atlanta.
What did they shut down the Clear, like, machines?
Yeah. No, I was like, I'll do it. I'll fucking start scanning people. What do you need? So I'm just waiting there. Can't look at my phone because I can't have it lose battery. And I'm waiting. It gets to like 10:15 and the doors close at 10:30. Okay. And there's no other flights after this, babe. Like, this is, and you got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Did you have this opportunity comes once in a life. Sorry, I'm quoting Eminem.
I know, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That was my bad.
Sorry, I was trying to do a monologue. What'd you say?
Did you have a flight for Saturday? No.
Girl, you got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
Sorry, I should have listened.
So it's 10:15. I have 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make it. And then I realize, I don't know where my gate is. I'm in the fucking Atlanta airport. It could be anywhere. Now, mind you, I don't get recognized too much at by airport security because it's mostly men. So I don't get like VIP treatment. Yeah. But I get to the front and we finally are putting our luggage through.
Wait, remember the time that Giggler let me come back into America from Canada and I like didn't? I have bronchitis. I mean,
you fully do. Before you die, let me finish this story before you black out. So I realize I have 10 minutes. And I'm putting my stuff down. And this guy just looks at me working there and he goes, do I know your face from somewhere? And normally when people say they know you, but they can't put their finger on it, I'm not giving you a resume. No. I say, I'm not here being like, well,
I had a stint on reality TV.
Now it's on Peacock, I think. I don't know where.
You could stream it. You could stream it.
Have you heard of Betches before? I also have these street videos online. Also, have you heard of Paige? Because people like our friendship.
Do you by chance watch the Hot Wing Challenge?
I did win the trophy. People don't talk about it. People don't bring it up ever.
Wait, you're so right. You didn't get enough praise for that.
No. So then I look at him and I go, yes, I'm a comedian. And he goes, oh my God. And I go, also, my flight. Sorry, it's so loud. I go, my flight.
Do you know I read the wrong ads? I read the ads for last week, and Grace texted me and goes, you read the wrong ads. And I go, I'm really sick. And she goes, okay.
I'll do some.
Okay, keep going.
So so I say, by the way, the door is closing on my flight in 10 minutes. And he goes, don't worry, I'll get you through. Takes my luggage and puts it in front of everyone. And I'm like, this must be my fucking lucky day. As I'm walking through, all cocky, feeling myself, looking at everyone, I'm like, what's up, losers?
Yeah. I
realize, this morning I put the water from the flight in my backpack.
Oh, Anna.
So this guy's like, so I'm literally watching and I go, there's water. And the guy's looking at me like, you dumbass.
Yeah, now it has to go back through.
So it had to go back through. So it literally was a net zero.
Yep.
But I was like, I love you so much. Then I go, how long until I get to C7? He goes, with no drama, 6 minutes.
Well, what could the drama possibly be?
I have to get on a train. So I have 7 minutes. I have 6 minutes, but there's 7 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
I have to make it in 6 minutes. Yeah. So first I walk down. The train says it's 2 minutes away. When the fuck has the train ever been 2 minutes away? That's never happened to me, ever.
Like, so I'm sitting there. The goddamn subway trying to get to Brooklyn?
Also, do you know how long 2 minutes feels when I felt like I was holding a plank. I felt like I was having the worst sex in my life. I was like, when is every second going to be over? I'm looking around. I'm freaking. I'm tweaking. I get on. It's 3 stops. And I have 7 minutes. And I'm just checking my phone, which is dying. By the way, my phone's dead. So then I finally get off. I have 3 minutes to get to C7. And it's C1 to C40, and I go, please God, have C7 be closed.
You know, I always see people like you in the airport, and I always think,
how did they get there? What decisions did they make?
Yeah, what happened earlier today that they're running full speed?
Oh. I also didn't preface this for you. I'm in my full outfit that I wore on stage. I'm wearing a tie. I'm wearing my high-waisted, what are they called? Cumberbatches? Cumberbuns?
A cummerbund?
A cummerbund. And my Amazon high boots with heels.
Hannah.
So
you didn't change in the car into like sweats and sneakers? Why didn't you change in the green room?
Because in my head, I didn't go to the green room. I ran out onto the car, and in my head I was like, I'll be there 30 minutes early and I'll do it peacefully in one of the small bathroom stalls where you can't even move. Also, mind you, to get to the walking place, you have to go up the longest escalator in the history of escalators. And me and this other girl I can see, we both are like, she starts running, right? And I'm behind her. We're holding our luggage. Grown women holding our luggage, running up the escalator. And then she starts getting too tired. Because this is a long escalator. And she literally looks at me and she was like, save yourself. Like, I can't go on. And I was like,
my God.
I'll tell them to wait. And she was like, C4. And I was like, okay, ma'am.
This is like Saving Private Ryan. Like, what?
I'm running up and I see that I have 3 minutes to get from, of course, C7 is at the far end. So I have to go from C40 to C7 in 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh,
it's possible,
God.
But I need to do high knees.
I would have cried. I would have been crying.
I start running. We talked about the mile test?
Yeah.
I was back in college, 6 a.m., running the mile, fighting for my life.
Sometimes I feel like we talk about something on here and we're like, that'll never happen again. And then the universe is like, you manifested it. Here it is.
Paige, do you know when you're like running late for something? I don't know if you'd ever go into a jog if you're running late. I feel like you would just lay down. But
no, you want to know what I do is I speed walk, stop. Walk normal. Speed walk, speed walk.
So I do this all the time in New York, but I'll run, then stop. So imagine when you're running and you feel like you need to stop and then saying, Hannah, you got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. So I'm running to the point where I start feeling like blood in my throat. Have you ever?
Oh my God. Yes, no, I know what you're talking.
I'm dying, and I'm looking at my phone, and it's at 10:29. Doors close at 10:30. And I'm literally still like 5 gates away, and I'm dead. Like I have nothing. Do not have the cardio for this. I do not have the cardio.
In
I've been
heels?
sitting in planes.
This is crazy.
Pilates does not help you with cardio. I'm just gonna say it in case anyone was confused. But I do have a good pelvic tilt. Anyway, so I'm running, and I'm dying. I'm sweating. I'm breathing so heavy. I'm starting to make like asthmatic noises. Yeah. I'm like, so, and then I see that there's people at the gate, but I'm assuming it's because like the next flight is already ready to go. Yeah. So I sprint and I look at my phone, and it's 10:30 on the dot. And I go to the guy, and he goes, "What are you here for?" And I'm like, I have to go to the.
You're like, my flight. You're like, take me home.
Take me home. And he looks at me and goes, "Oh, we already shut the doors." And I go, I take my phone and go, "But it's 10:30. You said doors close at 10:30. And he's like, "Yeah, we already closed it." And I look at him, and he looks at me, and then he pauses for like 3 seconds. And he goes, "Just kidding. The flight's delayed." In that moment, I realized not only have I been punked
by a man,
and I don't like when men make jokes.
You're like, isn't your crowd having enough problems that you got to start beefing with me? Like, isn't your club in enough hot water?
I was at my lowest point, and he took a fucking dagger and stabbed me. So then people around me, like,
and that's
giggling.
what they do. And that's what they do.
That's what they do. They talk about punching down. But I also feel a mix of emotions, because part of me is like, great, I didn't miss it, but then part of me is like, that was fucked up, and then part of me is also like, oh no, how long am I gonna have to wait? We had to wait like 2.5 hours. I got home at like 3:30 a.m. I got McDonald's at like 1 a.m. at the airport. It was kind of fabulous.
Wait, that's low-key kind of so fun. Did you change?
Well, then after that, I was like, okay, I need to change. I go to change, but I didn't catch my breath.
Yeah.
For 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I at one point was lying down on the ground.
Was there anyone else in the airport? Probably not.
There were not that many people.
Yeah.
If any gigglers saw me at the Atlanta airport on, I believe, Friday night, that was the kind of backstory.
What a story.
And actually, I woke up, my thighs are burning, like so sore. I'm traumatized. It was the whole thing. I wouldn't wish then I get on the flight. Sorry, I'm not dumb. Frontier is a bunch of animals, okay? And all kinds of animals, by the way. The girl next to me, and I say girl lightly, she was 19.
Okay.
Was putting her foot on my armrest, which I was using, obviously. So she kept kicking my elbow when I was trying to sleep. And I was like, ma'am, like, I kept doing the, like, kind of turn, and she just kept doing it. And then the woman in front of me
19, is that humming? Gen Z? 19?
I think it's alpha.
Ooh.
But the woman in front of me was humming the whole time. And I know it sounds nice and sweet. It wasn't. I was trying to sleep, and you just hear, like, I don't even know what song you're humming, which is throwing me off. It's actually, like, it really was pissing me off. And then there was a Midwestern couple on the left who were talking like this. Every single thing they're going to do on their vacation, they had to talk about. And it was like, you're sitting next to each other. Why are we yelling pleasantries at each other? You're married. What do you possibly have to talk about at a 1 a.m. flight?
Wait, that's crazy on a 1 a.m.
And
flight.
you had to pay for water. No, I know. It was so...
We're not doing
so
well
scared.
over here.
We're not doing well. But anyway, I made it, and I'm so excited for tour. St. Louis, Missouri. I'm coming.
Okay.
Anyway, what's going on with
you? Quick word from my sponsor, Aquaphor.
Oh, wait, you got the thick one.
Okay, they're not actually a sponsor, but let me influence you on something else when you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have the Aquaphor balm stick for the winter, because if you live in a cold climate, putting chapstick just on your lips isn't gonna frickin' cut it. So you have.
So you're putting it all over.
Oh, I'm putting it right here, honey.
What is it called? Do you remember slugging? Remember when you were like obsessed with slugging? Yeah, I was obsessed
with that.
Is that how you slug?
This is probably like cross-contamination, but I don't give a fuck.
I mean, this is the thing. You are influencing everyone, but you also are not getting better. So I feel like everyone should take it with a grain of salt. As she's like choking on herself, she's like, and this has been amazing. Yep. Fun update in the Giggly Squad community. Yeah. A giggler DM'd me and said she named her sourdough starters Hannah and Paige.
I have actually had a couple of those because my last name DeSorbo, the girls are really innovative on how they make it a sourdough DeSour. They're smart about
Paige DeSourdough.
Yeah, something
Paige
like that.
Starter. I love that.
Obviously, you guys have heard of Poppy, or you're living under a rock and you should see a doctor. It only has 5 grams of sugar. We're bringing soda back. My favorite, and it's a new flavor, is their Shirley Temple. If you take a Poppy, here's the other thing. The cans are so pretty. Like, I love their marketing, their branding, and everything. But if you fill up a wine glass of ice, you pour your Poppy in there, you get a straw, you sit on your couch, you truly feel like an exhale. There's something about making it prettier in the glass.
I've also seen your fridge though, and you like color coding it, and it's really cute because I feel like I'm at a bodega, but like a fancy bodega.
Yes.
I love the cream soda because I like to feel like it's like a fun dessert at the end of the night as like a celebration.
Sometimes you need a little soda to change the vibe. And Poppy absolutely hits the spot. It's mouth-watering. It's just like, it truly is the best soda.
And it complements so many meals.
A ton of different flavors.
Yeah.
Find Poppy at your nearest retailer or get it delivered straight to your door from Amazon. Poppy, soda's back, but so much better.
Wait, I saw something the other day. You know how you know how we're always like, oh, sometimes you go and you watch a video and you're like, that was crazy. Let me check the comments. Everyone must think that's crazy. And they don't, and they're like really agreeing. And I always am like, I have to remember that example to tell Hannah because we never have like a good example. I saw a TikTok video and it was this girl being like, why do we need sex scenes? They're like so intrusive. They're like so much like, okay, just allude to the fact that like they're having sex. Like, I don't need like a full sex scene. And I was like, surely this is rage bait. Like, no sex scene in a certain movies.
Was she Amish?
Just Gen Z. I go into the comments and they're like, seriously, especially when like the scene starts out as like they're having sex. And I'm like,
that's every great movie. Bridesmaids, hello, greatest movie of all time.
I'm like,
Kristen Wiig on top of John Hamm. Thank you. Give me 27 of them right now.
In the fucking loop. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, there are some movies that I'm like, I will. Do you remember my stint with 365? I mean, hello.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. Grow up. Like, if I'm watching a love affair movie and they don't show I want to be like judging the chemistry. Was the casting right?
It's also just like you're watching a fucking movie. It's not real life. And
sex is part of life, and life is art, and art is movies, and sex is movies.
And it made me think like, oh my God, are they so I think maybe the girl was even younger. Now I'm like, maybe it is Gen Alpha. Are they so not socialized with each other that they don't even... Because also the teen pregnancy rate is down. And I know that everyone thinks it's a good thing. But you know what? We've got a bunch of losers out there. They're not even going out and having sex. A part of high school, a peak canon event in high school is thinking you're pregnant when you like haven't even really had sex.
A hand job, job, and you're like, oh no, I think it went on my hand, and then I brushed my teeth, and then it might have when I slept went in my mouth, and then went through my.
Sit in a homeroom and think, do you think I have chlamydia? And your best friend's like, I don't know. Like, what do you think?
The amount of friends I talked off the ledge about their chlamydia, not knowing if they had it or not, but just wanted to.
The amount of pregnancy tests I think collectively my friends in high school took to all be negative because it's actually hard to get pregnant. I'm like, what is going on?
And then the girls who did get pregnant when they were 16 back in our day, they got famous on MTV.
And we carved a space for them, okay? Anyway, so I saw that and I was like so annoyed by it. Also, I've added something to my nighttime routine, and which brings me to my next point. There was this girl that made this TikTok about her sister. And it was like she was praising her sister. She was just like, my sister's so cool. Like, I've always like loved everything about my sister. My friends love my sister. She's just so perfect. She's so nice. She's so gorgeous. And she was like, and then I realized that she's so pretty and she's so like delicate, but she also does a ton of shit that I would never want to do or think about doing. And then she started talking about how like grooming and being ultra like, you love your skincare routine, like you want to do all these different, you want to do a hair mask, all of this stuff is actually a hobby. Like my Sunday routine is one of my most favorite hobbies. And why it's looked down upon when it's literally just hygiene. Have you noticed my lip at all?
No.
Okay.
This is girlhood going on a rant about nothing and being like, am I ugly? Have you been looking at my lip because I'm ugly? I'm like, no, I'm trying to understand what you're saying in between coughs. No, Paige, not to like make you like basically you've inspired me to take care of myself more because I didn't realize you could have so much joy out of such little things. And you know what? We work on living such a big life all the time, and it's crazy because in my 30s now I'm like, I just want to enjoy the little things of life because that's all you really can control. Is that face mask going to hit when you put it on? That's life.
I know I said a couple of years ago that I didn't want to ever slow down, but honey, I am sorry.
Wait, Paige, I'm off this weekend, by the way. Like I haven't been off in forever. Do you know what I did?
What?
Well, the building made a new law that if you want to put your boxes away to recycling, you have to cut them first. You have to cut the boxes. I don't know if it was my fault. I don't know how it happened.
Nothing worse than getting an email after you've done something and you're like,
So Des told me that he bought a box cutter, which I thought was aggressive and honestly like male toxicness.
I own too.
I was like, we don't need a box cutter to cut boxes.
Hannah, what are you talking about? I own literally 2 box cutters. How are you going through life without a box cutter?
You have like some toxic masculinity to you, but that's for another time.
How do you open an Amazon package without a box cutter?
With a scissor, because I'm a woman of the arts. I'm not bringing out a weapon to open up. But anyway,
I also own bolt cutters, so.
Des is gone in Toronto this weekend. Shout out. Des working his little butt off. So I'm here with all these Amazon boxes and I noticed this box cutter and I said, okay, let's give it a try. Like I appreciate other cultures. Let's figure it out. Holy fuck, that felt amazing.
No, box cutters are amazing. Cutter
I could not stop cutting boxes. I cut every box in the house. I layer them up. I called Des. I go, you're not going to fucking believe it. I love cutting boxes. It's my new hobby. It's my new passion. If anyone needs a box cut, send it to me.
I'm going to get you a letter opener for your birthday. The joy of.
But Paige, this is my problem. I don't like receiving mail.
I know.
Like actual mail.
You will if you get to put a knife out. If you get to pull a knife out, you actually will receive like receiving mail. I'm telling you.
No, like it's the most like ASMR relaxing feeling, cutting up boxes and then putting them in a layered way and then getting them out of your apartment. So that's what I've been up to all weekend.
There's also nothing like spending a weekend like throwing shit away at your apartment.
Do you think we're losing listeners? They're like, okay, Hannah's cutting boxes. No, not coughing.
Not till I tell you the next thing you have to buy. I recently bought, part of my nighttime routine, a red light. Me and Kitty lay on the bed every single night.
Does she have a red light for
Okay,
herself?
well, Paris Hilton said that she red lighted her Chihuahua and she literally lived till like 17. And so I was like, Kitty, get your fucking ass over here. We're red light therapy. Now, I wear protective sunglasses, but I can't find small ones for cats. So I've just been putting regular sunglasses on Kitty. But I'm nervous that I'm not protecting her eyes well enough. But I would assume she's closing them. No, I'm like, can't be that stupid, Kitty.
PETA's going to be on the phone.
Yeah, no,
shortly,
they're definitely, they're just not happy about it. One other thing, could not wait to talk to you about. Did you see the Adam Sandler Chanel store thing?
No.
Okay, so apparently there's this it's like a rumor / like story that Adam Sandler's daughter went into a Chanel store in, I think, Los Angeles. And she was dressed like a normal like kid. I think she had like sweatpants on and like a hoodie. And she goes in and she's asking the saleswoman like, "Oh, can I see this bag?" And the bag was like $20,000 or like $25,000. And the sales lady was like, "This is for serious customers. Like, no, I'm not showing you this bag. Like, it's $26,000. And so she calls her dad and she tells Adam Sandler like what happened. He comes into the store and he goes like up to his daughter, puts his arm around her, says to the saleswoman like, "So you judge people based on how they look and like what they're wearing? I'll take every style that this bag is in every color in the whole store." He walked out. He spent like $300,000 and bought all their bags.
But he just gave her like the best commission ever.
Okay. That's why I knew
You're
I wanted
supposed
to bring
go
this
into another
up to
store. You had to go to another store and you're supposed to say, "Huge mistake, huge. Go to Prada, get all Prada bags, walk past Chanel, and be like, suck my dick."
Watch a Julia Roberts movie. But what isn't that so? What a story!
I do have to say though, I went shopping this weekend because you know I need to get boxes to cut. You know, the chicken or the egg, you know. So my daily wear, and I think it's because I'm an athlete, is what I've been telling myself now. If I'm not performing, I'm in practice clothes, right?
Okay.
Like I'm wearing sweats, I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I'm wearing a zip-up hoodie. I like it monochromatic. It's all gray. Also, no, I'm not putting makeup on. Yes, I haven't brushed my hair. And then I'm walking through this like nice area of stores, and I realize like I don't feel comfortable walking into these stores because they're looking at me like I just climbed out of the ground.
Yeah.
The subway.
Yeah.
But I do have to call a store out. I went into the Supreme store, which is a very cool store, and it's all these like boys. I'm not gonna say men because it's all these like boys, and they like one of them like has a skateboard. Like I don't know the vibe is kind of crazy, and I'm like, I'm a fucking New Yorker. Like I've known about Supreme since day one.
Yeah.
Everyone calm down. But these boys are like they're all hanging and like talking really loudly. The guys who work at the store.
Okay. Oh, okay. So not customers.
No, and it's this big store, and it has this huge opening in the middle, and the clothes are just around the edges. So like I love a t-shirt more than anyone. So I see like a cool Supreme t-shirt. I'm obsessed. I love Supreme. But it's like a large. And I'm like, maybe it'll be too baggy. Paige will get mad, whatever. So I look at the guy who's very nice. And I said, "Can I try this on?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Do you have a dressing room?" And he goes, "Oh, no, you have to try on the shirts right here." And I looked at him like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, just you could put it over your shirt." I was like, what kind of like...
No, that's illegal.
Humiliation
Hannah. No,
ritual is going. I'm like, what in the Aritzia?
No, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. No,
so
you
then
can't
I'm like,
do
wait.
that.
So if it was a pant, I'm allowed to use the dressing room, but I can't.
Did you
for
ask
a
that?
T-shirt? Well, then I was like, fuck it, I'll just get the medium. I'm Adam Sandler.
You're Adam Sandler. You were like, you know what? This is a horrible policy. I'll take 3.
I said, this is sexist, this is weird, but the shirt is really cool. But I'm going to talk about it on my podcast, and I don't like this at all. But what the fuck? Like, they had dressing rooms, would not let me go. So then I'm like, okay, do I have to pull a pant to go try it out? But
were you by yourself?
yeah, I was so scared. It was me and just all these men. And he's like, yeah, try on the shirt. I'm like, what? What? Have some couth. Have some couth. Also, you know, I'm sweating underneath. My armpits are sweating.
That's where we are so different.
Like, what would you have done?
Like, okay, I don't want to say that I'm a Karen by any means because I'm not ever asking for, like, a manager or, like... But I'm definitely being like, that's so fucking weird and there's no way that's real. Like...
Yeah, you would say that. Also, I hate to say it, and this could be totally false. I feel like if you asked, they would be like, oh, yes, little princess, go try it on in the back. But like me, I was like, I was like, what shirt is this? And he's like, put it on. And I was like, I'm still a lady, and I actually have gorgeous breasts under this outfit that you can't see. But he was literally like, trying on it. But like,
Stop, you're making me cough. You're making me cough too loud.
We've all been in Zara where you're like, yeah, I'll try this bomber jacket on over my outfit. But no one's trying
Way
that t-shirt
Here's
over
the
their
other
t-shirt.
thing. Here's the other thing. Like Zara and Aritzia, it's all girls too. So it's like
all Paige. I was so scared in that moment. There was like 15 boys. They're all in their 20s standing there, and the guy's like, try the shirt on. Put it over your shirt. And I was like, I felt, I was like, what in fraternity am I in right now? Are you going to try to make me make out with my friend also? Like, what's going on? He's like, we have some punch in the back too if you want to taste it. It's the frat master's recipe.
Another girl walks in. He's like, do you guys know each other?
No, but at first I was like, this is so cool of me to be like the only girl here and taking up space in this male dominated store. And then he was like, try it on in the middle if you're really cool. And I was like, I'm not, and I'm scared. I want to
show your tits if you want the shirt. Free if you shows your tits.
Literally,
Wait,
I do have to say, that was so. But then I went into Kith afterwards because I was in my like cool girl era, and they were so kind, and they got me in the back, and I could try on clothes without all these men staring at me.
Hannah, oh my God. What a crazy shot. I've never in my life, like even Aritzia, they're like, oh, the mirror's in the middle. Shut the fuck up. Like that, I think is the craziest thing ever.
That's the reason I never got into Aritzia.
I don't own a single thing from Aritzia because here's the other thing. Shopping in person, there is no shopping in person. It's actually makes me so sad. And if I really sit down and think about it, I'll cry.
Touching stuff is important. Touching it, seeing how it actually hangs
Okay, a
on your
perfect
body.
example is like I do so many segments for the Today Show, and like because it's news and like sometimes I won't know like until like 4 or 5 days before. And if I have to do like 4 outfits for a segment of like all different body types, all different ages, I have to order clothes.
Yeah.
I can't even sometimes if something doesn't fit or like I don't have the right item, I can't even go and find it in stores. And I'm like, this is New York City. And they're like, every time I walk into a store, they're like, we don't have it in the store. You're going to have to order it online. And I'm like,
I was like, what's in the stores? It's such a weird time.
It's such
also,
a weird shopping time.
I was just thinking about, let's say I said yes to the guy. I said, okay. And I put down my purse, which I don't like. I hate that. And then I take off my zip up. And who knows if I'm wearing a bra? You know me. I probably didn't have a bra on. And then I put the shirt over my head with all the men watching. Then these men are going to tell me if it looks good or not. That's diabolical. No. Then if I don't, then I have to take it off in front of everyone, and it gets like stuck on my earring or something.
No, Hannah, they're
hazing
you.
And then I have to move to a new country.
I've never heard that bullied. In my life.
I got bullied at Supreme, and I will be wearing the t-shirts on one of the next
And I will be
pods,
supporting their
really
company. And I will continue to purchase from there.
No, also when I got to the register, the guy was like, how are you? And I was like, good, how are you? And he said, chill. And I was like, I'll fucking blow my brains out. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. He was like, chill. Shut up. You shut the fuck up. You grew up in Connecticut. Shut up.
Young men are scary.
Girls are allowed to grow up in Connecticut, by the way. Girls are allowed to. No. Boys aren't.
That is one of the realest things you've ever said. That's so true. Girls are from Connecticut. Not boys.
Boys are not.
That is
boys from Connecticut.
No.
You grew up in Connecticut? No, thank you.
The archetype of that?
That's why all the guys lie when they grow up in Connecticut. No. Have you heard of the concept forearm to calf ratio?
No, Hannah. You know, I'm sick right now. I don't need this. I don't need it.
Sorry, I was starting with a question.
What happened to hello? How are you?
How are you?
Like, I'm literally in a fragile state, and you're like, have you ever done algebra?
It's because it was math. It was triggering. I'm really sorry. Well, it's not real math. but I was talking to one of my single friends, shout out Gabby Bryan, who was my only other blonde friend I talk about on the pod, who has never met Paige, but they DM. So she's single. She's single, and we had a show in Atlanta, and she was like, I found this guy on Instagram I've been chatting to. So immediately I'm like, send it to me. Because one thing I will do is live vicariously through my single friends. I want every detail. I'm part of it. Yeah. So I see the guy, and he's standing in front of like some cabinets, and I just said, ooh, can you double check that cabinet video? I don't like where his head was compared to the cabinets. It's giving like 5'9", 5'10". Yeah. And Gabby's tall. Gabby's like 5'10". And you don't want to kiss like looking down. Totally. So I was just looking out for her.
Also looking
and
eyes
she was
to
like,
eyes. I'm like,
so
I feel like I'm in an eye exam. I feel like you are my eye doctor. I'm like, I actually can't do that.
If we hug and your head goes in my neck, I'm out. I'm out. If you're curled up in my bosom,
what are you,
I'm
a
out.
squirrel? Don't snuggle up into my neck, you freak.
No, I want my hand to be a little high when I'm trying to hold your hand. Anyway, I digress.
I can't hold hands with anyone. It's actually so...
Well,
it's so crazy.
There's pros and cons to your gift. The guy's like, why do you have a claw? The claw. So... Stop laughing. You're going to cough.
I know.
Stop it. Stop. So Gabby was like, don't worry. I did the forearm to calf ratio. I said, I've never heard of this. So she basically was like, if he has short calves, it means he's short. And I was like, that's not true because I have short calves and I'm 5'7" because I'm all torso. And she's like, yeah, that's why you also double check that they have long forearms. And I was like, I've never thought of this before. But I don't know if it's true.
Wait a minute. I thought this was somehow going to relate to their dick, and I'm really pissed that it doesn't. Like,
no, but like also, I feel like I don't have particularly long forearms. I'm just torso, and I'm tall. I think girls are just trying to like understand.
Do you know that your foot is the size of your dick? Forearm?
My forearm's longer than my foot. This is not true.
Okay, well, you're an alien and
Who told you that? Who told you that?
I don't know. Wait, there's one other cuckoo wacko thing I bought on TikTok. Well, actually, no, I didn't buy it on TikTok because the millennial in me makes me go over to Amazon and I buy it. I'm like, I can't do purchases on TikTok. That's insane. Tuning forks?
Oh, we lost her. You guys, we lost her. She's far too gone. Paige.
I took an oregano supplement earlier too, and I think it's literally...
Wait, did I tell you I've been taking oregano supplements?
Shut the fuck
Paige DeSorbo, shut the fuck up, you witch. You little witch. No, because I've been on tour with Allie Colbert, and she gets sick because she's weak, gets me sick. Yep. Now I'm weak. Now we're both weak. And I tell her that it's mental, and then I get it. She goes, have you taken an oregano shot? And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And she goes, it's really, really painful. Yeah. Like, it tastes really bad. And I'm like, I'm not a pussy. I've taken tequila shots. I could take an oregano shot.
No.
The way I almost died in that Uber.
No, oregano is like no fucking joke. Well,
who told you to take it?
So
why?
My holistic guy, part of my UTI regimen that we're like testing out to see is he has me on like an oregano supplement and then like another cranberry supplement, and I'm like seeing if that like builds up my uterine line. I don't fucking know.
How often do you take oregano to the face?
So I take one a day, but they are one so shot. Potent. So you do potent. Have to like ask a professional because I think you can really fuck up your stomach if you take too much of it.
Yeah, I was scared. Also, you have to take it with like some juice.
You have to
you have to do juice, oregano juice. Oh, and eat. There's all these rules. Who knew? But yeah, I've been into oregano. Do you think because we're Italian, it feels good in our body likes it? Yeah, well, like our body's like, back to our people.
They say it like helps clear out like bacteria and like.
But this is the thing, Paige. You're sitting here. You're telling me all your holistic strategies. And they're not working, babe. Yeah. You go, I've never felt worse. I'm on my deathbed, but I swear oregano shots are incredible.
I've never felt worse, but truly, this is the first time I think I've ever realized that like men are so weak. Like I knew, but I needed like a really like a certain type of reminder around sickness, like true flu symptoms. And it's so interesting to listen to them speak about it because I'm like, you're weak.
I think about the men who are listening to this pod accidentally. It's in the background, and we'll finally get into a part that like we're in a funny flow. The men are probably laughing, and then just when they think they're safe, we always get it back to the men somehow. So just keep one eye open.
There's a man somewhere in a car being like, their whole personality is just hating on men. So really, they're obsessed with us.
Well, the men will catch strays. They will catch strays, and they catch trays too. Amanda Rodriguez sent us a giggler, DM'd me a really good mental health moment that I think it's time for.
Okay.
Before you black out.
Yeah. Before I take Sudafed to the face.
She goes, I saw a post about what is the most unhinged way that you practice microfeminism in your life. And when the comments was, anytime I'm being mean to myself, I remind myself that I'm being mean to a woman, and then I stop. That's a great mental health moment.
Wait, that is so sweet.
No, like whenever you're being mean to yourself, you're like, we support women in the arts. Are you not a woman in the art? Let's move on. Do you know I got an IV last weekend?
Did you? What? For what?
I got an IV because I was like really sick and dying with Allie.
Yeah.
And Allie's just like you, where we get to the IV person and they're telling us all these add-ons. And I'm like, I'm not doing drugs. Give me the basics. I don't want LSD. I don't want to be spiraling.
I'm like, ring it up.
Literally. So Allie's sitting there. She's like, yeah, whatever. And the lady's like, it was after our show. So it was like 10 p.m. And she tells Allie, like, do you want some Benadryl? And it'll just like put you to sleep. And Allie was like, yeah, I'll take some Benadryl. And they asked me and I was like, no, I don't need to be blacked out.
Like, sorry, I don't do methamphetamine.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't handle melatonin. I'm not taking Benadryl to the lung, okay? So Allie's like, yeah, I'll take some fucking Benadryl. 5 minutes in, she's looking at me. And she's like,
I'm going to pass out. I'm going to
She's
faint.
like, Hannah. Well, I start laughing and go, last time I did this with Paige
almost fainted.
Thought she was dying and was fainting because she got some extra
Remember,
shit.
I was like,
and
this
Allie
nurse put something in the bag. She's trying to kill us.
Paige goes, this would be the perfect way to murder. This is the perfect murder. I'm like, the nurse is still in the room. The nurse is standing right here. She can hear you. And Allie is looking at me. She goes, can you tell I'm high? Can you tell I'm high? She's like, I just want you to know, I'm not freaking out, but I'm freaking out right now. I'm getting high. And I'm like, I'm trying to have a nice night. And my friends always have to get fucked up some IV. And Allie's like, no. And she looks at the lady and she's like, am I supposed to be feeling this fucking high from the Benadryl? She's like, can you? The lady starts panicking and like looking at the vials to see if she put the right thing on. But she was like, yeah, just it comes harder because it's right into the bloodstream.
And
but
Allie's small.
Tiny. Put her in your pocket. You didn't have an excuse. But I'm just kidding. Your wingspan, babe. You can handle.
Your big ass feet that's the size of your forearm. You can handle it.
Do you want to know how humbled I was?
Yeah.
I asked Allie for a belt. She's like, yeah, I have brown, I have black. I said, amazing. Couldn't get it around my waist. I said, Allie.
You were like, sorry, a belt for an adult. I don't.
No, but she's small, but I never consider her like that tiny. But couldn't get her on. It was the most. I said, thank you, but no, thank you.
So you. You're like, hold on. The math actually is. This is the matrix because if my waist and your waist. There's something. This isn't making sense.
No, I looked at her and I said, "Is this? Does this?" I said, "Does this fit you?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's my belt." And I said, "That's crazy because we look the same."
You asking her if her belt fit her is so you. Really?
Okay, I thought belts had range though. Like, why do you have so many holes in it? But it was like,
yeah,
the end of the holes.
Range for that size. She's like an extra small.
Now, guys, I'm all about body positivity. I've never felt fucking grosser in that moment. And I wasn't even bloated.
Don't. Allie is also so tiny. She's way shorter than you.
I know. I know.
I mean, you just called me fat, but I'll make you feel better. No big deal. No, we're good. I'm dying. This might be the last time you fucking see me.
Oh, God. Anything else?
I saw an Instagram video of Derek Jeter the other day, so that brightened my day. And that's about it.
Love of my life. And I do have to just say one thing, though, about men.
Yeah.
Every man that everyone's like, and he's the good one, he's not. Like, I recently saw like a list of people being like, be like these non-problematic male comedians. They list, and I was like, nope, 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 and nope. So anyway, remember, all men are not good. So Derek Jeter, I don't know what you've done, but we still love you. But I just want to normalize. We're not like putting him on a pedestal.
I just saw one quick video of him. I feel like I never see him on social media.
We had a complicated breakup. You don't follow him?
No, I do, but I feel like I never see his stuff. It never pops up.
It's always like him being a dad.
Yeah, it was him being a dad, and I was like, cute. Oh my God, I feel like I never see this in this context. And then I did have a thought about Tom Brady, but honestly, I digress.
You don't want to get into it.
I don't. I'm too sick to
like
get
a positive thought.
No. I can't get into it. I'm too sick. I just thought, like, wow, Derek.
I'm too sick for this.
I just thought, like, wow, Derek Jeter is the blueprint of how an athlete should behave.
He apparently gave gift baskets to women he'd hook up with. They'd leave with a signed ball.
I then started to think about, like, the Colton of it all.
Oh, no. She goes, you know why I'm sick? Colton Underwood and his fucking...
You've opened up a can of worms. If you really want me to say what I was thinking, I'm going to give it to you. Here's what I was thinking. Wow, Colton Underwood can get another really big job, like on a hit TV show. Then I was thinking, wow, actually athletes can do like a lot of fucked up shit and then like continue to play.
And they just get 2 games suspension.
And I was like, 2
games suspension.
You could literally beat your girlfriend up in an elevator, in a hallway, in her own home. It doesn't matter. You can be suspended for 2 games. If you smoke weed though, you could be suspended for like 4.
And this is a sports podcast. Oh, she's bringing out her special wipey. Ew, she's okay.
I had to spit.
Turn off the YouTube. Turn it off. Blur that, Grace. That was, at least warn the viewers. That was crazy. Well,
you wanted me to go on a rant, and this is what happens.
I'm glad that it's flowing, though. We don't want it to get stuck.
No, I think I took a shower, and I, like, steamed. This is what I wanted. I gua sha'd. I, like, did all this stuff for my...
No, you look so sick, but so glowy at the same time.
Thank you, doll. I don't feel glowy, but thank you.
No, you do.
I have 100 pages left in my book.
Oh my gosh, how long is that going to take you?
Well, we don't know.
It's funny. Books, I feel like they either like fly by or you're like, it's been 3 years. Like one paragraph.
I have to go. I can't even laugh anymore.
One paragraph. Continue. You guys, we have to go. We love you so much. Thank you for giggling. And we'll talk to you later.
See ya.